Good day. My name is Mike Lavey. I'm the mayor of Cortez, and I'm going to read a COVID update. City of Cortez COVID update 11/24/2020. Starting Monday, November 30th, 2020, and running through January 4th, 2021, Cortez City Hall will be closed to the public. The city hopes that these efforts to reduce close contact between people will help reduce community transmission of the virus as infection rates have risen in our area. Employees who can perform their job functions are encouraged to work remotely, and all employees who are continuing to work physically are required to wear masks while moving throughout all city buildings. In order to accommodate the paying of utility bills, the front desk at City Hall will be open from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, we encourage residents to pay their payments online at www.cityofcortez.com or the drop box on the west side of City Hall. If a citizen wishes to meet with a member of the staff at City Hall, it is required that they call ahead and make an appointment. There will be no drop-in appointments allowed, and all staff members can be found at www.cityofcortez.com. All city council meetings from the Cortez will be held via Zoom until further notice. Citizens are encouraged to go to City of Cortez website to either register with Zoom and participate or watch via the live streaming option. Cortez City Council encourages all citizens to participate in their local government, even in these challenging times. The library is still operating with curbside service only. Residents are encouraged to call the library at 970-565-8117 for details. The library is open for curbside 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Cortez Rec Center is operating and has averaged 107 patrons a day. The rec center is allowing 25 people per room. However, there's never been more than 7 in a room to date. The following programs are being currently offered. Fitness class with masks can have 9 patrons and 1 instructor. Pickleball with up to 6 players. Masks and reservations are required. Swimming in lanes is permitted. Lap swim only, 1 per lane. Reservations required. However, residents can drop in if there is an available lane. Residents can play basketball with 2 patrons at a hoop at one time. Masks are required, no shared basketballs. The locker rooms are closed except for family changing rooms, and temperatures are taken of all patrons at the front door upon arrival. If we go to level red, the rec center would anticipate attendance patron numbers to drop, and then we would only be allowing 10 people per room, reservations required. At level red, masks will be required at all times in the building with the exception of the lap lane while swimming. There will be no change to fitness classes. There would be no pickleball or basketball allowed. Swimming would be permitted with only 1 person per lane, only 1 patron allowed to wait, reservations required. The locker rooms and temperatures would remain the same as the current orange level. Cortez parks and playgrounds, disc golf, and walking trails are open. We encourage patrons all to use our parks to be socially distanced from those not in your party. The Conquistador Golf Course is closing on Sunday, November 29th, 2020 for the season. However, this is not due to COVID impact. It's just a normal closing date. The Cortez Municipal Court is currently shut down. If a resident has a question for the courts, please call 970-565-7952. The Colorado Welcome Center is currently open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. with a possible reduction in hours starting November 30th. The city is currently working to fulfill the City of Cortez Coronavirus Cares Relief Program for a local business. The Cortez Police Department is working hard to keep our citizens safe and to keep themselves healthy as well. All essential functions will continue to operate, including administration, public safety, which includes police and 911 dispatching, water, streets, airport, trash, and city hall. We are grateful to the hard-working men and women of all the departments that keep the city operating. Citizens can stay tuned for updates on the City of Cortez website and on the city Facebook page. We continue to encourage all residents to social distance, to wear masks. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, folks. My name is Chad Wheelus. I am privileged to serve as the mayor of the fine town of Dolores, Colorado. During this entire crisis, the town of Dolores has been and remains committed to following the state guidelines. We believe wearing masks, following the distancing guidelines, hand washing, staying home if you're sick, limiting travel, and group meetings are all incredibly important to keeping our community safe. We strongly urge individuals and businesses to continue to follow those state guidelines. You can find links to those guidelines on the town website, and please stay informed. It is a way to keep your community safe. The town would also like to express our appreciation to all of our healthcare providers and frontline workers. We, as a town, are very concerned that this latest increase in COVID infections can overwhelm our healthcare systems at Southwest Memorial, the walk-in clinics, mental health facilities. There is already evidence that that is happening to some extent. So please follow those guidelines. We think the best action that can be taken right now to slow the increase of the infection is for every individual to stick to these guidelines. Again, as a town, that's what we will do. We remain and have been all along concerned about the effects of closures and limits and regulations on our Dolores businesses. The town has made CARES Act funding available to our businesses and our not-for-profits. Thus far, we have been able to award about $40,000 to businesses and nonprofits. The application for that can be found online on the town's website, townofdolores.com. But the deadline is rapidly approaching to apply, and that is November 30th. Other ways that you can help our local businesses is by shopping local. Please support our businesses during the holidays. That is, again, a way to support. And then a couple of other items of note. The Dolores Town Hall is fully staffed but closed to the public right now. You can call 882-7720 if you need to speak to someone about town business and possibly set up an appointment. The Dolores Public Library is closed, but books can be ordered online and picked up. And although the Dolores School District is separate from the town, right now they're on holiday break. It seems like they will resume a hybrid education model between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then possibly a hybrid fashion of education after Christmas. You can look at their individual websites to get more information on that. So bottom line, folks, is the town of Dolores would really appreciate people adhering to state guidelines. We are very concerned for our community, and we just wish everybody to stay safe and be well. Thank you very much.
Hello, Montezuma County. This is Jim Candelaria coming to you. And this is basically in response to what the BOCC is doing and in the response to COVID-19. As of this week, we have 2 Master Sergeants from the Colorado National Guard. We have Master Sergeant Dawson, who is assisting us with our planning sector, and we have Master Sergeant Hankey, who is helping us with the logistics of our EOC. They are working together with Jim Spratlin, who is our Emergency Operations Center manager and our emergency manager for the county. Long-range planning right now in the process is significant and crucial as we face time in this pandemic. Right now, today, current hospital capacity, we have 2 COVID patients, 4 open medical surgical beds, and we have no ICU beds available as of 1100 hours today. Now, realize that this is a moving target. It could be less by this evening, or it could be 100% capacity. So the numbers that I'm giving you were from 1100 hours today. The staffing still remains as it was last week. They still have a few people that are out. Something that's new I'd like to remind everybody of is Access. Access has a new hotline for community counseling program. It's called CCP, and it's free. And our local community counselors are trained to provide support around the stress and disruption of COVID-19 and what it has created for individuals and families. You can also look any of that information up on Access's website, and they also help with mental health. They have another program for Cortez young people in recovery support groups. That happens at Monday at 5:30. That can also be accessed from Access's website. A couple of things that I want to just reiterate. If you're sick, stay home. However, that doesn't mean do not seek care from your provider. You may have strep throat. You may be sick for some other reason. So when we say that, obviously seek medical attention if you need it. Personal responsibility. This is another thing that we've talked about since this has started, and we really want to reiterate that. Personal responsibility and respect. Respect of all others around you. Be a good person and respect others. You know yourself better than anybody else. I know myself better than anybody, and I know when something is going on or if something is wrong. So please take care of yourself, stay home if you're sick, but seek medical attention if you need it. And lastly, this is our Thanksgiving coming up, and I just want to wish everybody a very blessed Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself, and remember there are a lot of things that we have to be thankful for, and have a blessed holiday.
From all of us here in Montezuma County, we would like to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. We would like to remind you that all the county offices will be closed on Thursday and Friday. The landfill will be open Friday and Saturday. In spite of all the hardships 2020 has thrown our way, we still have much to be thankful for. Imagine with me for one moment that if you awoke in the morning, 2020 had taken everything you had not expressed thanks for today. What would you have left? So, with that in mind, go into this holiday weekend with the intent to protect those for whom you are most thankful, and let us start every day with appreciation for life and all that we have left. Happy Thanksgiving.